Utah's self-defense laws in the spotlight tonight following two high-profile cases.
Yeah, a law that went into effect in 2021 allows defendants to challenge the charge before going to a trial, proving their use of force was necessary. And if prosecutors don't meet their burden of proving a crime, the court can dismiss the charge with prejudice. And that means it can never be refiled again in courts.
At the time, the bill's author said she was trying to decrease the risk Utahns would face with lengthy and costly prosecutions after trying to protect themselves. Chief Investigative Reporter Wendy Halloran is here with more tonight. Wendy.
Well, Heidi and Mark, is the justification hearing working as Representative Carrie Ann Lisenby intended? While claims from prosecutors that it's even more rigorous and time-consuming, and now not as many potential victims' cases are being filed. It's June 14th. An innocent man has lost his life.
I hope that guy's all right.
Alpha Alu shot in the head during a No Kings protest in Salt Lake City.
Can't believe I saw him. He was loading the AR right there.
Matt Alder told police he saw a man later identified as Arturo Gamboa holding a rifle.
I saw him load the rifle. Like, that dude was definitely not there.
No.
Telling them he believed Gamboa was preparing to open fire on the protesters.
Did you just freeze for a sec? Couldn't believe it? Or did you go
for like
your
a half
gun?
a second? I pulled my gun, got behind the column, and I took shots at him.
It took nearly 6 months for Alder to be charged with manslaughter for Alu's death. DA Sim Gill explaining the process.
We went through a very sort of arduous process internally with our entire homicide team, and we tried to turn every stone we could.
Weighing the evidence against Utah's self-defense laws.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You want to get out? Come on, boy. Come on. Come on. What's wrong? What's wrong? Come on. Come on, you little. Ow! Ow! Ow!
The shooting death of Pat Hayes in Wasatch County following a road rage incident. The suspected shooter, Greg DeBoer.
The conduct in this case is taking Pat Hayes' life. And I don't think anyone disputes that Mr. DeBoer did that. He's admitted that.
In a statement to 2 News Investigates, County Attorney Scott Sweat wrote, "The Wasatch County Attorney's Office does not believe that there is a likelihood that the evidence can disprove beyond a reasonable doubt the assertion of self-defense in this case." In 2021, Utah State Representative Carrie Ann Lisenby sponsored House Bill 227, creating a new hearing called a justification hearing. During that, prosecutors must prove to the judge that self-defense does not apply before the case can even be brought before a jury. The justification hearing has a lower standard than during a jury trial. Representative Lisenby was not available for an on-camera interview, but says the law is working. The justification hearing is functioning as intended. The law as currently written would not bar prosecution from charging either shooter with homicide. If the prosecution can meet the lower standard of evidence required under the justification hearing statute, and they believe there is a reasonable likelihood of proving the case at trial, they should charge promptly and appropriately.
The justification hearing causes the prosecutors to rethink their case, that is for sure, because they know that they will have to answer to the evidence that they have presented much sooner than a jury trial in the court hearing.
Nathan Evershed is a former prosecutor in Gill's office.
Does it cause a greater onus on the prosecutors to make sure that they can disprove self-defense? Absolutely. That part of the law, I think, has come to fruition in terms of what the prosecutors are doing. They're analyzing cases much more thoroughly for self-defense issues. And one big reason that they do that is that under our system of law, the defendant doesn't have to prove anything.
Evershed also says
it really comes down to the evidence, and so now prosecutors are in a place where they have to really strategically and meticulously look at the evidence and see if they can get through a justification hearing in order to get to a jury trial.
And as a result,
less cases are probably being filed because of that.
Representative Lisenby was critical of the time it took for DA Sim Gill to file the manslaughter charge against Matt Alder. Quote, Quote, given his long-standing political opposition to justification hearings, it's no surprise he's trying to scapegoat the policy for his own office's delays. I let DA Gill know what she said and received the following response. The Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office requested the grand jury on October 6th, the earliest date available to do so. The panel denied the grand jury on November 5th, but Gill said a similar case in Massachusetts helped shine some light on a path forward on charges. Furthermore, our ballistics test results that were looking at whether the bullet that killed Mr. Alu was a ricochet did not come back until November 20th, said Salt Lake County District Attorney Sim Gill. Now, Matt Alder's initial appearance in court is January 6th. Greg DeBoer is also due in court in January on an obstruction of justice charge for allegedly hiding the gun used to kill Pat Hayes under a rock in his backyard.